Welcome back. We still continue our conversation around Radio Day. Now, Radio Wato started broadcasting on the 13th of December in 1976. The radio service underwent numerous changes as per the NBC mandate to inform, entertain and educate the listeners and inspire growing nation. Joining us with an insight on how powerful radio is in far-flung rural areas is the regional manager of Radio Wato. Good morning, sir, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for your viewers and our listeners. It's really a rare opportunity for us to be part of this program. Thank you.
We are really happy to have you, Mr. Muyenga Kosmas. Now, please help us understand the meaning of the radio's name, that is Radio Wato, and enlighten us on what its current slogan is.
Thank you very much for that opportunity, for the question as well. It's a rare opportunity that Wato normally comes on Good Morning Namibia this time around. We really appreciate it. We don't take it for granted. You may recall that after independence, there were a number of changes that took place. And it was upon management also to look into these various language services which were connected on travel lines, to rebrand them. And Wato, for example, also started then moving from Rukavango services to Wato FM. And specific, we started broadcasting using the name Wato FM as from the 5th of September 2016. Wato is means of transportation, but let me put it in the radio context. The dugout or the canoe, as we know it, you can find it everywhere in the world. And this is our hope that we will find Wato signal anywhere in the world. That is our dream. You have the boat itself representing the radio as a tool, and then the paddle representing the human resource, if you like, and then the water, the messages, the flow of messages that we are giving out to our various stakeholders and shareholders in terms of broadcasting. The slogan itself, we share the slogan, very interesting, with Heart Club. Our slogan is Wato Muchima Wetu. Simple means radio is our heart. The focus is that we have to continue, working, pumping, whenever the possibility of us stopping, the heart really need to be resuscitated, to continue working. That is our slogan.
Thank you very much for helping us understand Wato FM. Now, how many local languages does the Rukavango radio service mainly broadcast in?
Within the broadcasting industry, especially in Namibia, we find ourselves in a very unique situation whereby a radio service like Wato FM currently right now broadcasting in 3 main national languages, as you may like. We are broadcasting in Rokwangali, which is very, very popular, followed by Romanyo, and then Timbokushu. Of course, I must mention that management is aware of some of the communities around us, wanting also, their messages, their cultures, their arts to be reflected on Wato FM. But management is seized with the situation.
Having explained that Radio Wato broadcasts in 3 main languages, please give us an insight on how dominant radio is as a medium for communication and information in rural areas, to be specific.
Yes, it is very, very dominant in the case of Wato FM. For example, the reflection of the languages, the 3 main languages. It is not an easy task. In terms of programming, if you may like, we don't do it in a way, for example, that we broadcast Rupangali in the morning and then Timbukushu in the evening. it does not happen like that. It is really a mixture throughout the day, from 6 o'clock as we start broadcasting until 10 o'clock in the evening. The impact is really on peace. We have peace in the country, in the region. We are reflecting on developmental activities as it happens in the region and then in the country. You are also aware about the outbreak of COVID-19. The health issues, the health-related information really become dominant on Wato FM. Of course, here and there, we are also bringing the messages of unity. The impact is really huge on our listeners.
Now, sir, having mentioned that the health issues are dominant on Radio Wato, what other programs does Radio Wato offer?
We have a variety of programs. The COVID, as I mentioned, is one. We have a health program whereby a number of health issues are being reflected. We have arts and culture program. We have the youth program. We have the Good Morning, if you like, the Pinduka show, the Good Morning Namibia, or our Good Morning Namibia, which runs from 6 to 9. We have sports. We have really a variety of programs, including agriculture, business. We are growing very soon. We have started with the geoscience program. An incredible China is coming. We are really having a variety of programs on Wato FM.
Very well, sir. Now, the theme for the 2022 edition of World Radio Day is thus devoted to radio and trust. Do you think radio continues to be one of the most trusted and accessible media in the country?
Yes, of course. The trust, if you may see it in this way, in the case of Wato, is built on the following aspect of factors: accessibility. Our listeners find it very, very easy not to come to our studio and to give us the information. They can also call us on our studio number 2556223, the code for Rungu is 066, and then give their messages. We are also on the Radio Wato FM page. We are having a number of followers and likes.
Okay.
We are growing that page. So the accessibility issue really is an indicator that we remain a dominant force to be reckoned. The speed also, the way we are doing our program, it's on time. If the program does not run, immediately we have then to indicate and apologize to our listeners that we are having difficult, as you might be aware that there are challenges in the broadcasting environment, including technological challenges. We have then to apologize to our listeners. We really don't delay when it comes to information. The accuracy of those information, that is also one aspect that makes us to be trusted. And at times when we go wrong, we then immediately correct those information. This aspect really put us in a space that Wato FM or NBC is a trusted medium, especially the radio part.
So how is Radio Wato planning to celebrate World Radio Day?
Already we started during the course of this week having various interviews with presenters.
Okay.
And then other social commentators, if you like, to talk on the role and the functions of radio. I have already been interviewed. We are doing this, being interviewed as well. And then the main event in Rehoboth, we are going to be part of the event. After the official program is closed, then various radio services will continue broadcasting. And we have also a drama.
Tell us about the drama.
Yes, this drama is to be performed by the youth. We recorded them. They are going to dramatize on the role of radio, how the youth really perceived radio. It's a very interesting drama. So that drama will be broadcast on the main on Sunday.
Okay.
When we are going to commemorate Radio Day.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Kosmas, for making our time to speak to us.
You are most welcome. Thank you. The pleasure is for our listeners and viewers. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Muyenga Kosmas, Regional Manager at Radio Wato FM. We continue the conversation around World Radio Day next with Denver.